Hey guys, welcome. Mark McMahon Real Estate. Today is all about filling your pipeline and why you need to do it and why it is the most important vital thing in your life, other than breathing and eating and being in love, having children, getting married. Yeah, it ranks up there. Pipeline full, happy life. All right, guys, if that's something that's interesting to you, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and sign up for notifications so Allie is motivated to spend more time putting these videos together for you. All right, thanks guys. Anyway, today I want to talk about your pipeline and why it's so important. So just imagine, if you will, your pipeline. Your pipeline is an empty pipe. And when you first start out in real estate, you need leads, right? You need people that want to sell their house. You need people that have money. You need a lot of different things in order for you to grow your business. So imagine you've got many pipelines and you have to fill them all up. So at the end, you've got people that are actually performing for you. So take a look at this. Hopefully this visually represents what you're thinking right now, but we've got a pipeline full of people. They're marching in on this end and they're marching out on that end. Well, occasionally, these people will fall through the cracks. So you've got to constantly keep putting people in here. You want to make sure that this pipeline is so full of people that are selling their houses, people that are loaning you money, people that have wholesale deals, all the things that you're looking for, even contractors if you're doing fix and flips. You want to make sure that your pipeline's always full so that you've got people coming out the end that actually want to do business with you or sell you their home or whatever the case may be. So why is this so important? I mean, obviously you're looking for this. The problem is a lot of these people will sneak out cracks and holes and things like that, and they won't actually make it out the end. So you've got to constantly be bringing in new people all the time for these various things that you're doing so that this pipe stays full, even though there's people sneaking out from all over the place. If you don't, you will have large gaps in your pipeline. You do not want large gaps in your pipeline. If you do, you'll have weeks or months where there is no business. I've experienced this. You need to keep this full all the time. So how do we do that? We constantly market ourselves. We're always talking about what we do. We're always working on our business. If I go to a cocktail party, which I don't even think they call that anymore, or I go to someone's house for dinner, I always let them know what I'm doing. Whether I'm raising money or looking for properties, I can kill all those birds with one story. I talk about being a real estate investor, which most people that know me already know that. This is no surprise to anybody. But if I tell them a story about, oh my God, the toilet blew up, which I've never actually seen except for in high school when someone threw a cherry bomb in one, which was pretty messy. It was kind of shitty. Allie, give me some love. That was funny. Come on. Anyway, everybody is potentially out there. Everybody that's potentially out there that you know or don't know may know somebody that has a house, may know somebody that has private money, may have private money themselves. They may know a contractor. They may know a lot of things that you need to know, but if they don't know that you need to know it, does this make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, good. If they don't know that you need to know it, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to go, hey man, my wife's mom just died and I think we want to sell her house. They're not going to tell you that if they don't know that's not your business. But if they know it's your business, they're going to be comfortable coming to you with that. So I constantly tell stories about my business because our business is interesting, you guys. What we do is so interesting. Everything we do is magic to other people. You have no idea. Why do you think HGTV makes so much money on flip shows? Because people want to see the transformation. They want to see what's happening between the crappy looking house and the beautiful looking house. They want to see the ups, the downs, and everything. Give it to them. Give them the drama. Give them the excitement, but for God's sake, show them the win. You don't want to show, oh my God, it was the worst job we ever had, and it's like we thought we were going to lose money. Don't ever say that. Like I said, give them the ups, the downs, the drama, but show them the win in the end. So what I always do is I tell them about what we're doing. Last week, we got 2 houses under contract in Long Beach next door to each other. One of them was a total mess, and we got the one next door when we talked to the neighbor. It was so cool. You know, just finding these houses is a lot of work, but you know, we've gotten so good at it that we actually got 2 in a row. Okay, what does that story tell you? Right there. Stop. Write this down. That story just told you that if you talk about old houses and you're looking for old houses, they know it now. Now you've embedded in their mind, hopefully in an interesting way, that you buy old houses. Okay, oh my God, my contractor, I've got lots of contractors, but one of my contractors didn't show up, so I had to call my other guy to have him come do it. So, you know, we're always looking for contractors, and we're always looking for subcontractors that do good work because we've got so many projects going right now. Wow, you just told him that you're looking for a carpet guy. So these things are vital, and you're going to keep saying these things over and over and over because not everybody's going to listen. The piece de resistance, though. My favorite one that I use is, okay, yeah, and we got done at the job site today, and it was really great. One of my investors came by to pick up his interest check, and it was so cool because he hadn't seen the transformation yet in the house. Because when the last time he was out there, he only saw how bad it looked, but this time he came over and we actually had the drywall finished, and he was so blown away. So it was the ultimate cool thing. It's so great to have investors like that want to take an interest in the job. So now I've just told them that I have investors and they get paid, right? In that story right there, I just told them that. And I'm not going to do the ask for any of that stuff. The only thing I might ask for in a conversation like that is, do you know any contractors looking for work, or do you have somebody that you trust? Because that's innocuous. No one's going to look at you and go, oh my God, you're trying to get something from me. If you are talking to people about lending and giving interest checks, you want to play that a little bit more, I don't know, quietly? Is that the word? No. You want to be more, not sedate. I don't know the name of the word. Anyway, you want to be a little bit more undercover. Subtle is a good word. I like that word. Subtle is a good word for that. Subtle. Spelled S-U-B-T-L-E. Subtle. I like those ones, Allie. Anyway, that's a running joke with Allie and I. So you want to be more subtle than that. You want them to come to you when it comes time for that. But you need to keep feeding the story to them. If they're interested in what you're saying, continue the story next time you see them. Wow! You want to hear another story about a flip house? Because this one's a doozy. Always have a story. So you can tell those stories to people, but also tell how you overcame it because you're a professional and you know what the hell you're doing. Always tell something that's going to get their attention, then tell them how you solved that problem and moved on and made money and moved on to the next one and paid your investors good interest. All right, so that's for private money. If you're looking for buying, oh, I'm looking at the pipeline like it's going to tell me something, which it's not because it doesn't talk. If you're looking for properties, that's even easier to talk about because how do we get our properties? We get them from word of mouth. We get them from cold calling. We get them from driving for dollars. We get them from relationships, guys. Relationships. We just talked about that a couple weeks ago, and that's my favorite one because that's when people come to you. Those are things that are so easy to talk about with other people because it's real. I mean, all this is real, but that is so real. Everybody has a problem in life that you can solve or help solve. And one of those problems might be a house that they don't want or they don't need, or it's upside down, or it needs so many repairs they can't do anything about it, or they've just lost a loved one, or just the list goes on and on. I could tell you so many stories about that, but not today. Finding houses that way is much easier than doing the rest of it because everybody knows somebody that's had a problem with a house. So guys, use everything at your resource, every resource you have to fill your pipeline with potential sellers of houses, people that may have private money, people that may know contractors, anything in your business that you need. Make sure you've got your pipeline always filled up with people. Now, they could be people that you've cold called. If you stop cold calling for 3 weeks, you will eventually experience a 3-week gap in your house purchasing. But if you keep this pipeline full all the time and you're always working at it, it'll never be empty. All right, guys, I hope you understand what I mean by pipeline. I know you do. If you like this, please like it. Smash the like button, as my friend Graham would say. subscribe to our channel, and sign up for notifications. Allie always does a great job, thank you. And I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, check out these 2 videos. They're really going to help you on your investment journey. I'm also on Instagram. Tons of great video content there. Really good stuff. Please subscribe. I'll see you next time.